Yo, we're back, man. This is Running Point. This is Running Point. That's Ronnie, that's Serge, and family, obviously. Welcome back, Steve. It hasn't been the same without you, so welcome back, man. We appreciate you, man. So, round of applause for you, Steve.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Glad to be back. Thank you.
Yeah. So, we're back, fellas. The Four Horsemen and all that. Team building, obviously, with some teams, it starts with point guards, right? And anonymous GMs are saying that young stars like Melo, Ja, and Trey aren't like that anymore. And some GMs won't trade for them at all. Either they're injury prone, they're not leaders, X, Y, and Z. What are your thoughts on these three talented young superstars?
It's anonymous GM saying that?
Yeah, you know how they do.
That's different. You know, every time they have a GM surveys, right? Or something like that.
Okay. All right. They're not lying about the maturity issue.
Right.
All three of them are talented.
Super talented.
Duper.
Trey and Ja have proven to be winners on some levels.
Right.
So as a GM, I would more so look into them. Though I think Melo's more talented than all three of them, than the rest of them.
Agreed.
But he hasn't been able to lift Charlotte at all or get on the court. So with him, you're taking an extreme gamble that he might not even be on the court. You're getting Kawhi.
But who could lift? Who has lifted Charlotte?
Nobody.
So I don't think that's fair. It's known as a poor organization to go to and play.
I give you that,
and
and I'll cut him some bail because his first couple of years, I thought he was a winning type of player.
Right.
He made them better on court. He just wasn't on court enough, right? So that's part of it. But to what y'all speaking, Charlotte being Charlotte, it's put him into this position where now he's not developed at all, and he's stuck immature wise.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Talent wise, he's still young enough.
But the thing is, why is he being benched in the fourth quarter of games?
Immaturity.
And you know what I'm saying? You're one of the best players on the team.
That's all you could allude to is the immaturity. You're trying to prove a
But
point.
damn, y'all niggas ain't shit as an organization, to your point. Why are you sitting your best player? What example are you proving there? Yeah, I get it. But it's y'all niggas are trash anyway.
Yeah, but they've been trash forever.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Kemba Walker had them acting right.
Kemba Walker
But they also developed.
died on that team.
Right, his knees.
His career just
His knees were
But
too.
floundered.
he brought them to the playoffs.
Yeah, but we got robbed as fans.
Yeah.
We could have seen a lot more out of Kemba had he been on a better team.
Shout out to UConn.
You know what I'm saying?
Huskies.
He was a winner for real.
Facts.
He proved it before he got there.
Word.
True.
So I don't think that the winning factors into this at all, because I just don't think that's a winning organization. I think the maturity is very similar in all three of them, even if it's on different levels. You got Josh shooting guns, and you got Trey who just hasn't matured on the court, and then Melo has his issues. Either in both sides, kind of on and off the court, just maturity wise.
I think though too, the organization can't absorb these superstars, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? They're in Atlanta, smaller markets. Atlanta, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte.
And it takes a lot more than just the organization. That's why vets are so important.
All three small market teams.
That's why vets are so important. The vets that are part of the organization and the ones that are passive that can come and help. Either with drills or just showing their face. Organizations like the Lakers with all these great Hall of Famers that are attached to it.
Right.
You kind of sit up a little straighter when you walk into that Hall of Fame organization.
Sometimes.
Compared to if you're going to Charlotte, right? So it was a different energy for players like Dwight Howard going from Orlando to LA. They felt a whole different world of pressure going in because they knew they had to perform.
Yeah.
So it automatically sobers you up into maturity.
Oh, for sure.
That doesn't exist in these organizations.
But also too, they're not winning organizations. They might have every 10 years they might be solid, right?
Exactly.
They might make a playoff push, or they might be solid teams. But it's if you have a revolving door of coaches, and then Memphis last year firing Taylor Jenkins 2 weeks before the season, that's not winning culture, right? And then with Nate McMillan, Lloyd Pierce, now Dan Snyder. Is it Dan Snyder? I don't even know. The nigga that was a Utah's coach, the Jazz coach.
Quinn Snyder.
Quinn Snyder. He's probably the most. Huh? Yeah, exactly. They're solid now, but it's
I want to cut Trey some bill. He has matured on the court. It's just his limitations, period. He's a smaller guy.
That's true.
Like, you know what I mean? He's still not the
It
perfect
took
player.
some time to get there. Like, he didn't
Right.
earn the trust of his team as like the leader of the team.
Right, but the last 2 years that while he was on the
A lot of
court,
trying to show other teams up on the court,
Right.
throwing the ball between the legs of players and
Right.
stuff like that. Like,
so he's cut a lot of that out, and he's matured with the younger team. It's just one, his limitations being a small guy,
Right.
can't play defense, shot selection, and bad field goal percentage. And two, Jalen Johnson, their number one pick from last year.
Right.
He's now on a different timeline, kind of.
Right.
But also, where are you going to trade these guys? Because those limitations going to exist wherever he goes. Like, what organization is going to take a trade?
And at one point, you could have probably sent him to San Antonio.
Trade,
That's
trade would
gone
be.
now.
I think he would fit as a good number 2.
But I mean, you got these GMs saying that they would pass on him.
Yeah. But I feel like they're also
At
doing
their
that.
contract sizes.
But I feel like they're also doing, depending on who the anonymous GM is, they're probably trying to lower the value so then they can kind of like
I
scout.
don't know. It's anonymous.
Hawks. I'm just saying, but certain, you know what I mean, GMs will probably like, so they can kind of lower the grade on the player, so therefore they can kind of get
But
this.
let's just keep it
dynamic.
real.
Yeah.
Do you see any of these 3 players going to play for with a young, great, talented team like the Spurs?
Not
I
anymore.
don't think the organization would take them.
Yeah. I think
I
the
think
organization,
legit, like the Spurs would be like, no.
I think the Spurs are such a
See
winning
them going to
culture.
Houston?
Huh?
I don't think Houston would take any of these guys.
I think the Spurs can absorb that because of what they've built there. They have returning, to your point earlier, they have returning Hall of Fame players that can kind of pour into this young talent to develop the talent. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jock.
I was gonna say
not anymore.
I could see John San Antonio.
But it's the
I
trajectory
don't think
of
they would take them.
not anymore.
Man,
They
not
got,
anymore.
they got
But
3
That's what I'm
guards.
saying.
Yeah,
They don't need
they're
them
good.
right now. They don't need them
They're-
anymore.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just saying
Yeah.
that if they had the chance, I don't.
I think
They kind of
out of these 3, I think people would take a chance on Ja.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I mean, they're the ones saying that they wouldn't. So that's
The
what
thing is, too, like, the Warriors fucked up. Bob Myers fucked up, huh?
For what? What you mean?
When they should have drafted Melo instead of Wiseman.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
imagine if that would have happened if he was still with the Warriors. You know what I mean? He could have been, like, slowly
Under the
developed.
tutelage of Steph.
Huh?
Under
Yeah,
the
right.
tutelage
And then
of
we
Steph.
might not have these issues with like Kaminga not really playing. Like it could have been all these different things, right? That obviously hindsight 2020, but it's like they dropped the ball there too. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, but yeah. Speaking of like organization that's dropping the ball, we have the last of like the traditional point guard CP3 being released on a road trip. What are your thoughts on that? Lawrence Frank is an idiot, but you know what I mean?
Kind of
Lawrence Frank
disrespectful.
shouldn't, like, just outside of this situation,
Right.
like, what has he produced? He hasn't produced a winning organization, like, and he's been at the helm since probably Doc Rivers was there, right?
Right. CP3, Lob City.
Yeah, he was an assistant on that team. And he's been there. So, him aside, CP3, where are niggas? Like, I feel bad for him. At first, when I first seen the story, I was like, damn, how could they do that to Clippers? I went all against the Clippers.
But once these stories start coming out, and you already heard a ton of stuff about CP3 and how it could be, so you kind of already have an idea of his personality, right? The floor general,
Right.
Maybe a little aggressive Napoleonic complex style type, almost a bully in some respects, but gets the job done because he's an all-star and he has the history to back him up.
Right.
At this point, you're now on the backside of your career, and the 15th man on the bench should be more of another mouthpiece pause for the coaches, right? He should be the cheerleader for any plan the coach has,
True.
right? And he's kind of like just between that and the Van Gundy, like I don't think that. And Van Gundy is known to be another tough coach also. So, like, if you're going against Van Gundy on defense, and this dude is, like, very controlling over his defense already, and you're telling people to run other defensive plays, things like that.
Right.
Plus, you start hearing, BS about him talking to Tyronn Lue's girlfriend and all this nonsense. It's like...
I see that clip.
To get sent home before Christmas, it's like...
Right.
No.
Before Christmas?
Nah, you know what it is? Go ahead.
I need more on this story. That's how.
There is no more. We ain't gonna make it up
No,
here.
I mean,
but like, that's just what's in the. That's what's in the stew right now.
I think maybe. We don't, allegedly. We don't
You
know.
saw the video, right?
I just see them straight up. Like,
My boy, did you see the video?
yeah, Chris Paul
What
straight
that
up.
video kind of tell you what you need to know.
Nah, man, we not gonna.
Especially because if you hear
Allegedly.
audio, Tyronn Lue was like, "Oh, there she go."
Allegedly.
And this dude,
Anyway.
yo, listen, he saw a ghost, didn't he?
Yes.
He saw a ghost.
But I think
Chris Paul was 6'8" walking away from there like, damn.
I think my opinion on it, I think
We joking.
it's a
Nah,
you can't be acting crazy as a veteran on a veteran team.
But do you
They're
think he was
veterans.
acting crazy, right?
Yeah.
Or being what you should expect from Chris Paul? This is his 20th season.
I'm saying being crazy in terms of like coming to the realization like, bro, this is your last leg, right?
Supposedly there was a conversation of what their expectations of him was before he got on the team.
Right.
We need you to be the coach on the bench. We need you to support the coming talent. We need you to support our plans. And then once he says, yeah, I could do that, and then they say, this is the plan, and he's like, in the game saying, or on the bench saying, nah, fuck that plan, do this. Nah, don't do this, do this.
Nah.
You're not supporting them.
The thing is, you're not a winning organization anyway. Like I think he should have been on like a young team.
Yeah, it worked when he was in Phoenix.
It worked last
Because
year.
they're all
That's
young.
what I'm saying. It seems like that's what you do. Like if
But
you want to be a player's
do this
coach,
with Van Gundy and Tyronn
that's what I'm
Lue.
saying. Like you
You're not
establish.
gonna do it with Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
and
James Harden. We already have a history with him. James is probably giving
Especially
niggas a
when
side
you've
eye.
already agreed to be the voice.
But it's just you don't do it on a veteran team. And like, what is your young talent?
Well, no,
on
you
the
can
team?
do it on a veteran team. You can do that on a veteran team.
I think
I'll
they
go
had
with
an
that.
expectation
You
to
helped the
compete,
young
didn't
talent.
they?
But the
What young
Clippers
talent?
are.
Yeah.
No, there's young talent that they gave.
Not-
They assigned him to help.
Nobody
There's
gets
young talent on the team.
Yeah,
I mean, they
young
may not
talent
have no
team.
names,
My boy, what
but
you
they
talking
got
about?
young talent.
That's what I'm saying. Who was the promising guy? They had one, but they let him go for
Yo,
Paul George.
I forgot the kid's name, but whoever it was Van Gundy told him to run this defensive scheme. I can't remember his name. I don't want to make it up.
Yeah.
But whoever it was,
he
and
said,
like,
"Fuck that."
he took him to the side and was like, nah, don't do that, do this. So like he's coaching and doing what he's supposed to do. He's just not following the direction.
What if he's right? The Clippers do suck.
Listen,
They
no
are
one,
6-15.
listen,
Right.
no one argued whether or
Right.
not he was right.
They just don't do it.
It's just not your job, right? It's not your place to tell Van Gundy, I'm better at defensive scheming than you, because you're still a player.
But all right,
That's
so,
not your role.
So then yes, right? So okay, cool. But if
We gotta hear his side too, because I don't know if he said it like that.
They'll never.
They put a lot of
Because
smoke on
everybody
his head.
expected the Clippers to get a
If
chip
he-
this year, bro.
if he
Just
does
sit
that-
on the bench, let everybody say, "Hey, we loved you."
I agree with
This
that,
is great
but
time.
there's also a way of how there's a way of how Chris Paul was saying it. If he was just saying it all blatantly disrespectful, how you portraying it, then yeah, of course you got to go. If it was more towards the middle, or if it was more, you got to hear Chris Paul's side. He could be like, "Hey, yo, I was just suggesting," because that's how some of the stories came out. Like he was suggesting, "Hey, yo, you might want to do this."
So who you gonna listen to?
What? Who?
Like if you're
player?
that young player on the
Oh, you
team,
should always listen to your coach.
right? And your coach tells you one
All the
thing,
time.
and then
All the time.
CP3 says another
Who giving you
thing.
play time?
Now you go into the coach and you're saying, "Well, CP told me to do this." Then you get the videos like you got on YouTube right now, where Tyronn Lue is saying "fuck CP."
that was a joke, though.
Yeah, that was a joke. They're
You
saying
know?
that was a joke.
They were saying
Somebody-
that was a joke.
But like that's what the attitude is. They sent his ass home.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
My boy, you gotta go.
nah. He just works on it. But the thing is, like,
What's your side?
What's
your side?
They trash. But I'm just the Clippers are trash. I just think like Lawrence Frank has been there from the beginning. It's not like it's a new general manager. You don't know what kind of player you're coming back into your organization. I just think it's Chris Paul's ego. Like imagine like
So you're saying Chris Paul was wrong?
possibly. I think they're both
You
wrong.
sound like you're saying Chris Paul is right.
Yeah.
No, I
know
feel
what
like they're both wrong.
Okay.
Because Lawrence Frank is bringing him back into the organization. You already know what type of player he is. You've dealt with him before.
Right.
He's arguably the greatest Clipper of all time, right? He's brought you to it like your relevance again, right?
Yeah.
That's a nasty title. Go ahead.
What's the nasty title?
Best Clipper of all time.
Is he not?
I'm not. Yeah, he is.
I'm
That's
just
a
saying.
nasty title.
So you know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying?
That's like the worst.
You know what you're getting.
Yeah, that's the worst
But they don't
compliment you
see-
could give.
Huh?
That's like the worst Antetokounmpo.
My nigga.
The baddest.
No, I'm just,
title.
hey, bro. It is what every franchise has a great,
Greatest
greatest
ever.
player.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
I feel you.
Anyway, but I think
Or
also
the best Nick. Go ahead.
this nigga. We have
the best
multiple.
nigga?
It's arguable.
Clyde.
Arguable. Anyway, so with
Amari.
CP, like he has to like diminish his like or he has to downgrade his personality possibly, and maybe he wasn't willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's all.
But you gotta come on. That's where you gotta have a friend.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Unplug it.
That's what you gotta have. You gotta have a friend or somebody that you're close with on the team.
Right.
That's gonna be like, my boy, shut up. Just ride this out. This is the line. This is your moonlight.
He don't have nobody.
Like nobody was there to like hold him down. Like,
That just goes to show you there's no leadership on the Clippers.
yeah.
All the arguments about James Harden and Kawhi being
you
leaders.
couldn't Kawhi, bro. Like
That's
that's
in an impossible position.
Kawhi, you can't talk to CP3.
No, he can't. He don't talk to nobody.
That's the problem.
But y'all put CP3 in an impossible position. Somebody who's a leader in a team full of no leaders. And he's like,
That's true,
it's
too.
an empty void. Like, you're acting
Right. He's
not to step
naturally
into
gonna go
it.
into
it's
that.
like,
Right.
So whose fault is it then? Like,
That's
They're both.
Clippers.
They're both at fault.
it's a terrible
like
organization.
who's the
Should
leader?
be
Who's the leader on the team? Is
thrown
it
out of LA.
Ty Lue's the leader of the Clippers organization?
Tyrone's disappointing me.
Yeah.
He's disappointing me because
They don't got shit, bro.
that's a terrible
They
organization.
don't got
They're
shit.
ruining Ty Lue's name. Because Ty Lue was an up-and-coming coach, one of the best coaches.
Honestly,
They're saying this is-
he was gonna be on the Lakers. He was gonna be the coach of the Lakers at one point in time.
They're saying it's Kawhi's fault.
Wait,
all
why?
of this is
At the
Kawhi's fault.
core of it, it
Why?
really
Bringing in PG, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not being
the
healthy.
expectations with that
I'm
too.
just-
Bringing in
Yeah.
PG fucked up the whole league with that whole Shea Gildress. I don't even know how.
it kinda did.
that just fucked.
That's
up
what I'm saying.
whole
It fucked the
future of
organization
league.
up.
It fucked the league up.
Yeah.
But how does this fall on Kawhi? Because he's the leader or supposed to be the leader.
Because he hasn't been around, he hasn't been playing, like, everything. Even from this offseason with the news that's come out, like, the whole aura of the Clippers right now is Kawhi, basically. You know what I'm saying? Now, what you could argue is, it's the Clippers. Their aura has always been this.
But that's not fair because
Why is that fair?
You got people they hired to step in and be the leader of the team, like Kawhi, who you paid a lot of money and made a lot of sacrifices.
That doesn't mean
and
He's not
invested
a
a
leader.
lot of the
He didn't-
yeah,
future.
he's
You
not a
brokered
leader.
your future into him.
That's the problem. That's the
Unfortunately,
problem.
you didn't pay him to be a leader. That's how he looks at it.
You paid him based off he's from LA. He just won a
you bought
championship.
fool's gold is what you bought.
Exactly.
Because I think in all of our heads we expect something different out of Kawhi, not just the organization.
Well, the Clippers organization, what they did when trading SGA away and bringing in Paul George from, like, he was arguably an MVP type of caliber player.
Listen, this
Perimeter
all goes back
defenders.
to what great organizations are,
Right.
because great organizations like the Spurs said, all right, you out of here.
Right.
Caught it
Him
early.
and your motherfucking uncle, nigga. Get
Caught it early.
kick rocks. Yeah. Facts. I mean,
Well,
right. What?
Kawhi is the one who forced himself out of
His
there.
uncle did.
Well, but either way, it came from that side.
So,
that
but
forced
why?
him. I think the Spurs would have
So
kept him.
Because they
Kawhi's the issue.
wasn't bending
No,
over.
I'm just saying the Spurs would have kept Kawhi.
Of course, if it wasn't with baggage.
If it was up
they
to
would've kept
Kawhi,
Kawhi.
they would
left.
gave all them draft picks over, and Wendy would be fucking somewhere else playing right now.
New York. Anyway, speaking of terrible organizations, we're going to go to the East now. Is Freak on the move? And if he is, where's he going?
Is who the move?
Freak.
Giannis.
This nigga.
What the fuck? You know what I mean? That's his nickname, nigga. The Greek Freak.
Wait, but I'm just saying, like, you want to talk about that?
Talk about, yeah, we're going to talk about Giannis, nigga.
I mean, we know his dream was to play for the Knicks.
Was, nigga, and
Might
it still
be
is.
faded.
Nigga, please. He don't want to go to LA.
Them
Y'all
Hollywood
missed
Hills.
y'all to finally get y'all superstar. Y'all had it.
It's
Y'all
not
had
too
it.
late.
For sure, dead, bro.
In the palm of y'all
It's
hands.
not too late.
Listen,
You want a
nah,
house in New
it's
York?
not
I
too
got a question for you, DJ.
Yeah.
Little Kit Kat.
DJ, what happens?
Bodega.
What happens if Giannis ends up on the Lakers?
I'm not watching the league. I'm not watching NBA anymore.
Why not?
You bug it.
Why
How am I
not?
bugging?
Huh?
Why
you
wouldn't
mean?
you?
How does that make sense?
It would be back like the Warriors, man. That was some exciting NBA basketball.
Yeah, did you
That was
stop
beautiful
watching when
basketball
Durant went
happening.
over there?
You don't see Luka, Giannis, you know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't watch the Luka Giannis show?
Pick and roll dynamic.
DJ,
No, why?
DJ,
Huh?
you watched when Durant went to the Warriors,
I
right?
did not watch. It's stupid. Like
How? There's so much
how?
competition.
Huh?
What do you mean? There's
What
so much competition.
What competition?
In the West?
OKC,
OKC?
Denver.
It's not.
Yeah, there's
Let's talk about
Houston,
it. If Giannis goes to the Lakers,
San
it's not a-
Antonio.
It
It's not a
is.
surefire
It is.
championship. Hell,
We're
It is.
going to
not.
lose some.
It is.
It's not. It's not.
It's going to lose. What are they going to lose, Serge?
You're gonna lose some players. You're gonna lose some bodies.
Yeah, you're gonna lose all our 3-point
Yeah,
shooting.
you're gonna lose shooting.
Just the optics of Giannis in the fucking jersey with Luka and still LeBron. And if they keep Austin Reeves, that's a puncher's chance.
It would almost be like the 04 Lakers. Because LeBron is almost like in his last year.
No, it's like 04.
Except we have Austin Reeves.
You have young players.
Yeah, I'm saying except Austin Reeves. But LeBron is Karl Malone.
All day.
But LeBron don't even have to play, my nigga, until the playoffs. Like, couple games, get his rhythm, and then the playoffs. Rip off the world, nigga. Do that little try that nigga do. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his jersey and all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to play 82 games anymore.
Exactly.
I hope so.
Like, that'd be crazy.
He deserves that.
He earned that.
Because he got arthritis, nigga. That's why. Then they can't ball no more.
Honestly,
Father time.
If we could do that for anybody,
Listen.
if we could have did that for any superstar, I wish we could have did that for Kobe. You know?
Yeah, we're trash.
I mean, we was trying to put it together.
For a long time. Like a lot of those years, wasted.
Yeah.
It's not a long time. It was just a couple of years.
Let's get back to Milwaukee.
I'm just saying it's a long time.
Yeah,
I'm saying
Yeah, the Greek Freak's definitely on the move. He's out of it.
terrible organization.
Where's he going? We don't know.
Besides Knicks or Lakers, any other options
No.
y'all think where he should go?
I think that.
Or
I know there are a lot of teams that
they've been talking about Memphis.
Memphis.
Yeah, like I saw something
way.
about him playing with Jalen and Ja, and like kind of like being the leader and mentoring and everything. But
No.
I saw that.
No.
Who
I
else did I see?
saw
Who'd you see?
OKC can give an amazing
Yeah,
package.
I saw
OKC can give an
OKC could get any player in the NBA right now they want
Right.
to, man.
I saw OKC
Without losing
They
that
do
much.
that.
That's crazy.
I'm not watching it
Because he said he wants to play for a winner. That's what he said. He wants to compete for championships. Is what he wants to do. He thought his best chance to get a championship would be going to the Knicks, and he likes the Knicks.
He bought a house. You know what I'm saying?
Mansion on the island in New York.
You know what I'm saying?
So
What?
he definitely his first option is probably no doubt New York. But who knows what happens? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he could end up in New York.
And so,
But we know how the league is. The league kind of like steps in and does what they want best for the league.
I think it's three viable options. It's the Knicks, OKC, and y'all, Lakers.
Nah, I think Miami's out there too.
Nah. Pat's done.
I think Miami's out there.
Pat's done.
I always give Miami a fighting chance because.
Are y'all talking about straight up trades or multi-team
You have
trades?
to do multi-team.
Yeah,
Depending on the franchise.
What was y'all saying to Miami?
He's saying, nigga, don't say y'all.
For who? Y'all gotta build a trade package.
Yeah.
And he does it. And Giannis has kind of almost veto power, so he's not gonna go anywhere where y'all decimating the team to get him.
That's true.
So he needs to have a foundation. He's not gonna go to another Milwaukee.
But he's also a type of player that's gonna obliterate your franchise.
What team would you like to see him playing on? With young talent, that's pretty good. Spurs.
There's no young enough. OKC would be perfect with all the picks that they have. They don't really have to disrupt their roster.
I don't know. Before Willie went down, Willie was looking like a MVP candidate before he went down.
Right. He comes back on Tuesday. He'll be all right.
He was looking like an MVP candidate.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't think I want him to mess up with the Spurs. The Spurs look good.
Castle looks good. Vessler looks good.
They're winning right now without Wemby.
If you could keep Castle, Vessler, and Wemby and get Giannis, why not?
And what's my man Harper? Dylan Harper too.
They got a lot of nice players.
That's what I'm saying.
De'Aaron,
Get rid of all
out of here.
Oh no, Fox is gone.
Fox is included.
De'Aaron, let's go.
But Castle,
Right.
Vessler,
None of my young talent.
You keep them three,
And Dylan Harper.
and you get Giannis.
Bro, they gonna be a problem.
but I'm just saying they winning right now. They may not even want to mess that up.
They don't need to.
Because it's like, all right, Wemby and Giannis.
That is.
How do they
That's crazy.
play?
Wemby and Giannis. That's
You know how much of the
Wemby can play
court is
on the
covered?
wing or at the top of the keep like.
You know how much of the court is covered with those two right there?
That's going to be an upgraded Tim Duncan and
That's
David
Twin Towers
Roberts.
again.
That's a
Oh,
whole.
that's
Twin Towers.
I'm not saying it can't
Just
work.
like-
That's
I'm
Twin
just
Towers
saying
with
it's going
Wi-Fi.
to take some development, and it would be crazy. But it would take some development.
Giannis is a-
Especially if you still had Castle and Vessel on that team.
Like the thing
That's
is, you
impossible,
can't.
though. That's impossible.
Yeah, right.
Like, you know what I mean? Ain't
How many
no way
picks they
I'm
got?
Milwaukee. I'm giving up. Yeah, they said I'm not.
Now you're
I'm
talking
not.
about-
I got to get Castle
Now
back.
you're talking about competing with OKC for sure. Like this team is like top three in the West would be like Spurs.
Damn, I hope.
and OKC. Yeah,
I hope
all day.
Wemby and the Spurs do good.
I
Actually,
mean, it might be a wild team, but I think I said it to you or I said it to somebody. I think I've been saying, like, I think once they click, I think this like the league has like 2 or 3 years.
Oh, yeah.
Until it's the Spurs.
Who? Oh,
The league.
It's the Spurs league.
Until it's the Spurs league.
dynasty mode kicks in.
Like the league has 2 or 3 years left before that nigga.
Depending on how all these other teams go.
Only because like,
But it could
Shaq-
be it could be like Bulls, the Bulls Celtics era, where like or Detroit Celtics era, where they were competing to see who's gonna go to the championship.
they're gonna beat. That's what I'm saying. Like Giannis Spurs back in the day. Like that's what I'm saying.
Okay, gotcha.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm saying, but the league is on notice.
I thought you was leaving out. I thought you was leaving out OKC and it was just gonna be Spurs.
No, I'm
down
saying
there.
that, but I feel like
But that makes sense.
I think the Spurs are gonna win more.
You do know, right?
It's gonna be a rivalry.
OKC gets the Clippers draft pick this year.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Lottery.
Yeah, man.
Oh, they might get AJ, whatever, but they get from BYU.
That's what everybody's been saying. Like they might as well trade it because
That's how you run a franchise.
Yeah, but you're so Shea Gildress heavy, right? Like the SGA is like the imprint of the team. You could bring in these younger great players out of college, or you could trade for like a all-star player or somebody that's just gonna fit in and play a role to stay young and continue to grow the rest of the team around Jay and all them. Man, like they don't need those draft picks.
And they're doing with
other teams need those draft picks way more than them.
Right.
And those draft picks are gold right now. So you can just use those to get a Giannis if you want.
Right.
And Milwaukee's good. Milwaukee will get another All-Star or two with those draft picks.
Depending though.
If you draft well.
Yeah.
But it also cap situation and money-wise, OKC is going to come up against where they got to pay a lot of these people. You got Chet, Jalen Williams at the contract. Yep. SGA already. Some of those other players,
even the
those valuable role players.
Bye-bye. If I'm drafting well.
If you're drafting well.
But Sam Presti is known to draft well and trade and pick up free agents.
Of course. But it's a delicate procedure to keep winning while you're doing all of this.
I feel like he's figured it out now. I think he's like unlocked. Whatever he unlocked the Sam Presti.
He unlocked SGA.
The Clipper picks is what he got.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy. Like,
thank you, Clippers. You know what I'm
I mean, going to...
I would have been sick if the Clippers was winning some chips in LA while my Lakers is there. I would have been sick.
Anyway, going from like the Thunder to former Thunders and future Hall of Famers, KD and James just passed. Well, KD passed 31,000 career points, and then James passed Melo for 10th all time with 28,000 points. Any opinions?
This is
impressive.
Yeah, like this era of scores that we got from that era is just, it's gonna go down as one of the greatest group of players that were just like offensive juggernauts. Like even Melo falling out the top 10, he may not be remembered like these other guys, just because of how much we love him. And if you
Carmelo Anthony,
he's gonna be one of those players that if you love basketball, you'll know who Carmelo is in the future. You know what I'm saying? His son seems like he's gonna be good enough where they'll be like, yo, his dad played and his dad was really, really nice. But I mean,
oh my goodness. I'll have to stop watching the NBA if that's how they talk about Carmelo.
They are.
They're going to look at his son and be like, hey, his father was really nice.
These young kids are going to do it. It's going to happen. The kids my age, the kids my son's age, 3 years old, when they're watching basketball, they're going to be like, oh yeah, my dad told me about this dude Melo, he was good.
But I mean, Dave alluded to it though. But Dave,
what do Melo have that connection to the game that we could bring it up? Like he don't have chips. He don't have a signature sneaker that we could wear 20 years from now. He don't have nothing that's gonna keep his name relevant.
You sound like you're hating right now, bro. You sound like you're hating on my dick.
I'm not, man.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm just saying he does not have anything.
That's the only thing keeping Melo alive is the Knicks.
Oh.
The Knicks.
I mean, of course, his son and dad.
His son
is Melo. Regardless, but I'm talking about in terms of NBA basketball.
Like he has nothing that connects him to the game.
My nigga, Hoodie Melo was a
thing.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's not NBA history.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is.
It's a part of the history, but it's not anything that you're gonna see on ESPN. You're not gonna come on ESPN and see Melo with a hoodie on.
I feel like he will. Because that was around the time that he was like blackballed from the league.
You're going to see Melo because Melo has carved out his own thing to be Melo.
Yeah. Like the league.
Like, in terms of storytelling?
But like,
in terms of storytelling.
These kids ain't going to be like, oh, Melo was
of course,
one of the greats. But when they tell you who their top players are, they're never going to say Carmelo Anthony.
They don't say
but then it's our job to kind of... Don't do that. They're not the same.
His son said it.
That's their favorite player. Okay. I get you. Like, has James pioneered the game to what the new point guard is?
I don't think so.
James Harden?
Yeah.
Because he's not really even looked at as a point guard.
He's a scorer. He averages almost 10 assists.
He did change the game. Because all this traveling they're doing now is because of him.
Patrick Ewing was doing that back in the day, though, too.
Nah, all this traveling.
Not like this.
Patrick Ewing had knee pads on.
I was saying, he was traveling. You know what I'm saying? He was walking.
The NBA changed the rule for these niggas. It's no longer traveling per NBA rules.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks to James Harden.
I'm saying, do you think, did he ruin the game? Did he make the game better?
The jump back, step back, jump back, travel 3 is a part of the game. The Euro, like the Euro step they do now compared to the Euro step like Ginobili was doing,
right?
And the one they do now is different, right? All that is James Harden. That's his imprint on the game.
Luka plays just like James Harden. That's his style of game, to dominate. Not, if you don't want to call him point guard, lead guard.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's James Harden. Even
Slow,
though LeBron was kind of doing that too. But
offense.
LeBron.
The slow, controlled offense. And the one thing about these guys, though, you got a jump shot. They all know how to shoot the basketball. So, yes, like, these are pioneers of the game. Like, you got to know how to shoot the ball. You got to know how to manage and be the general on the court. And you kind of control the game that way.
Right. I think we'd all agree that, like, the only thing wrong with James is he didn't win.
Yes,
playoffs.
That's
that too. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's not a winning. He's not a winning player.
But horrible playoff performances.
Right.
Yeah, horrible. We got most people got KD as like what, the best scorer of all time. Where we put Harden
in this era, the best scorer of all time, KD.
That's what people say.
But
I don't have him as the best scorer.
Who?
Me, my best scorer.
No, say who? KD? You say you don't have KD there?
Yeah, I don't have KD as my
Who's your best scorer of all time in this era? Steph Curry?
In this era?
Yeah.
When does this era start? Like what?
Good question.
2020 years.
2003.
I mean, that's when LeBron was.
Yeah, you guys say 20 years, 20 plus years.
The last 20 years.
Yeah.
The last.
That's 2 different eras, right?
Yeah. I would consider.
I mean, but niggas are playing longer now. Niggas are playing longer.
I mean,
the years before.
I mean, LeBron is playing longer.
It's LeBron, KD, or Steph.
All right, so what, top scorers in this era?
Yeah.
Who's your all time?
All time for me is Kobe as the best scorer, and I think he's the best skillful scorer. Now, if you want to add, words to it, like most efficient and shit like that, that's why they got KD as number 1.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because KD is efficient. But, I mean, it depends how you look at it. Me, I look at it from a talent and how you can score the ball. People look at it from efficiency. When they start saying efficiency, then I start wondering why you're not saying somebody like Shaq or Wilt as the best scorer.
The numbers.
Or
Yeah.
Or LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.
But I think the fact that, like, he teeters on, like, 50, 40, 90, like, he just... He's 7 foot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
he's so dynamic. He's a perimeter player. He's a jump shooter.
And the nigga missed 2 years, bro. He got 31K in points. He missed 2 years.
Yeah.
That's
31K, I'm thinking about. I'm like, 31K. Niggas getting that as they're retiring. And I don't think KD's retiring.
No time soon.
He got 2-3 years.
I don't know.
I mean,
I give him another year.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, LeBron got fucking 2 or 3 years left.
Nah, LeBron got.
You think so? You don't think so?
18 months.
Yeah,
LeBron looking like he's like,
see
damn, I should have announced my farewell tour this offseason. That's what he's looking at. He's like, damn.
Because he's kikiing with the other team and all this other stuff during the game.
I don't think LeBron wants to go through this again.
I think LeBron's disengaged, but I think he's disengaged because the injuries forced him to not be where he's used to being at this point in the season. So then he's kind of being forced to play catch up in the back end of his career.
Yeah.
And you're 40 plus, you're 20 years deep, and you're sitting here starting from scratch. And it's like really starting from scratch because you were injured. So like no preseason counts, none of that. Your preseason is now, and Christmas is in 2 weeks.
And,
go ahead.
And all of that, right? Just to try to get to the playoffs, because you wanted time to rest for the playoffs. Now you're sitting here trying to amp and hoping you catch a rhythm. Like, when you gonna get time to?
And he did come back in rhythm. Like, he came back his first 6 games were good.
That was adrenaline. Though.
Yeah, that's adrenaline. That's when you first. When you.
I mean,
when
it don't matter.
The excitement,
25, 8 and 8.
That's LeBron. He's gonna.
But saying all
He's
that,
gonna
he
do
has
that.
the luxury of playing with Luka.
But
it's gonna lessen
It's
LeBron.
just honestly, I think LeBron. Yes, he needs to find a rhythm, but maybe he just needs to sit on the bench for a little bit because he can just analyze the game and see how the players play from a different lens. And then once he gets on the court, it's good money.
You're right, because he could, like, before this last game where he broke his streak, right? He's gonna be effective.
Right.
He's gonna do his thing.
He's gonna be the one that fills in the blanks on the team.
Just not defensively.
So
you don't need him to do that anymore.
So but he's gonna get rebounds. He's always gonna watch those lanes for steals. He's gonna get the assists because he'll be able to see and read plays better than anybody else on the court. He doesn't have to score because he has killers on the offensive end. So now that's become an advantage for him to actually look at the game from a different scope. So now he could be the outlet pass. He could be the hockey assist, which is why we had the game winner the other night. Because Austin Reeves passed it to him, but before the play even played, LeBron saw the entire play out and told Rui, you're going to end up with the ball. Be ready for the shot. And so even when LeBron got the ball, he could have kept the streak going and taken the open shot. He was pretty open enough to take the shot, but there was a better shot and there was a better play.
But it was just that.
And he went with the better play. So
make or miss, he always does a winning play.
When you have the mental space to be able to sit back and the luxury to be able to like make those things happen, you become dangerous come playoff time. So,
but with all that said, we're gonna need a better version of LeBron for championship status.
Oh, for sure.
So that's the issue. Like, we could coast all season like this. We got Luka,
He's a lock in.
Right.
It's just,
lock in.
You know what I mean? What the Lakers are missing, a LeBron 2-3 years ago would fill that in.
Y'all don't need Bron until after All-Star break though.
Right, in terms of regular season.
Yeah.
But
his body's got to get healthy.
he needs to be.
That's why he needs after All-Star break.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like
what's the point?
In terms of arthritis, like you said, old man.
That's like no back-to-backs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you figure it out, but it's like you don't need Bron right now.
But that's what you're saying. I've been trying to say that for 2-3 years with LeBron to preserve him.
Right.
LeBron does not want that.
But that's what he needs. I think I want to say
he's coming to that
realization.
Yeah, now he's realizing that he can't.
But it's also great too for your other talent your younger talent to develop as well. Play through their mistakes. Allow them to play.
I mean,
they've been doing that this whole time.
That's what I'm saying. That's all. It's like
until we get Giannis, and then it's gonna change the team a little bit.
Just figure it out in terms of like
if we get Giannis, we're gonna need
LeBron gone. LeBron to Milwaukee.
Nah, multi-team trade. He ain't going over there. He ain't going over there.
He playing with Doc, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But he don't need to play, bro. He don't need to play. We want to see the best LeBron for as long as possible. We don't need to see him in the regular season, dog.
That's true. They can treat him like they did Tim Duncan. You know, no back-to-backs.
That's it. Just
practices.
Yeah, like we don't like my nigga. What's the point?
They can treat him like they do.
He needs to get
I mean, depending on the city, my nigga. It depends on what city. If it's like
game,
if it's Brooklyn, New York, I'm like he don't gotta play both of those games.
Just put him on the Paul George.
Or maybe he don't play.
The Joel Embiid schedule.
Yeah, I'm with that. LeBron's not going.
Just preserve LeBron. Let that nigga
LeBron is not going. You gonna tell LeBron to sit down?
He got to tell himself to sit down.
Yeah. He should have been telling himself back to backs from a couple years.
Yeah, but it's like you're looking at it. You're like, okay, my nigga, we're nice. So let me just kick back and I can coach on the bench. Like a lot of these young players are going to see what they see.
He be disengaged on the bench.
True.
It's like he just wants to be on the court.
He's probably just watching though too.
He do be watching.
Yeah,
He's probably
he does watch.
I watched him during the Boston game when they was getting blown out, and he was locked in, but he wasn't like talking to the team or anything.
Yeah.
And people who are like LeBron haters, they think he's being selfish or anything. But some people, that's, you know, when you're in the business of performing and like being athletic and being competitive or any type of scale or level, when you play at the top of the top, it don't matter if you're retired from the game or anything like Mike Tyson or any of them. When that thing is on, you're locking in. because you're putting yourself in that role. So even if you're not playing,
Right.
you could be living through the whole game as if you were on the court getting blown out and you were never playing.
But then also think about it too. Like, how
That's
long
what
have we
Chris Paul
called?
was going through.
How long have we called LeBron a general manager? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Forever.
Exactly. So
Forever.
that he's just probably putting his GM cap on the bench right now.
Yeah.
For what?
Huh? Just
Destroy
develop.
him.
I mean, like, we gotta get this thing out of here.
They
You know
try
what I
to
mean?
create these narratives where like
I'm just saying.
LeBron don't get along with his teammates and all this stuff, but like he's historically known to like get along with all his teammates and like be the guy that the people pleaser and the one that's always trying to make everyone laugh and have fun and the whole team acting like they taking pictures and posing and doing all these dumbass memes in the locker room on the Heat and all this
Right.
crazy stuff. So I just think that like LeBron haters, man, like they're gonna create whatever story they want about this dude. Is he a diva? Maybe. You know.
But what great player isn't?
You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like stop comparing greatness to greatness to greatness. Like everybody's great in their own specific ways.
Right.
And that's what makes them special. That's why we enjoy watching this game.
Absolutely.
It's gonna suck when that nigga gone.
It is gonna suck.
Yo, I mean,
it's gonna suck when he's gone, just like it sucked when Reggie Miller left. Just like it sucked when Patrick Ewing left.
No, maybe not.
Just like it sucked when Michael Jordan left. And then when he came back, it
I mean-
sucked again when he left again.
But,
Pause. But like at the end of the day,
obviously Kobe, 60.
enjoy your greatness,
saying?
man.
Like-
Enjoy this greatness.
Right.
Because I get on the gram and everything, and everybody's just like hating on everybody that's playing. Like, come on, man. Like, enjoy these players because they won't be here forever. The only one I feel like you have a right to like just not like at all is Kawhi Leonard because he is the worst superstar in superstar.
Damn, Stephen A.
Stephen A. was coming at
Stephen A.
when he first said that.
Yeah, exactly. Stephen A. said it a long time ago.
He's never been more right about anything in his career. Stephen A. Smith, man. Kawhi Leonard is
Perk was just saying the same thing.
is a disappointment, man. He's trash, man.
I mean, he's
I mean-
like trash.
He's trash. Like, he completely flipped the whole NBA upside down with this Shea Gilgeous-Alexander trade, man.
I mean, that ain't his fault.
It is his fault, man. And he got Paul George playing.
It ain't. I mean, we
6
can't
minutes
do
a season.
that because
Yeah, at the time,
whole
it made sense.
the whole Clippers was. Matter of fact, I'm happy this shit turned out how it turned
And
out.
then Kawhi
What the
talked
fuck
about
wrong with
he need help in LA.
Get better,
I'm saying,
get better
you could've been
players.
a
Like I
Laker,
said,
nigga.
he said, get better
Could've been a
players.
Laker.
Get better players.
What? And we won the
What?
championship.
Yo, I mean, I don't know.
Wait, since Kawhi has been in
We
LA,
won that championship.
the Lakers have won a championship.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, he's bugging. But he could have signed with y'all, right?
he could
Yeah,
have.
he could have. He
Yeah,
could have.
he was.
They didn't want
You know what I'm
to.
saying?
And then like the 12th hour, he
But
was
we don't
like,
do bad business over here.
And then like
You know what I'm
New
saying?
Balance, I'm gonna need like a you know what I'm saying, a sponsorship or
sign
something like
no
that.
New Balance
I'm saying, no, I'm
athletes
just
around
saying. New Balance came up with an ad. Do y'all remember that? Like in the lowrider, it was like the new king of LA. That was one of the
Yeah,
ads.
imagine New
that was
Balance on the
disrespectful.
Lakers, man. And we don't do
and they
that.
put the
New Balance is fire, bro.
We don't do that.
New Balance is fire, dog.
Not for a basketball
Wait.
shoe.
You know what I'm saying? Lifestyle for sure.
Not a basketball shoe, nigga.
But you know what I mean. But I don't know. Speaking of like cultural events and all that. 50 just
man.
dropped the Diddy documentary.
Diddy Doc.
You know what I'm saying? Like 4-parter on Netflix. What are your thoughts?
First of all, is 50 wrong?
No.
No.
Nah.
But I don't know if my opinion is biased because I'm a champion of pettiness. And I feel like 50 Cent is like the benchmark of the king of petty. Him and Cameron are kind of like on that level. They set the benchmark for the rest of us.
Yeah, they joined forces. But go ahead.
So the levels of pettiness, and on top of it, like 50 Cent is actually helping the victims, which I give him a lot of credit for. Like the money from these documentaries and these things are going to the victims of the
The crimes.
supposed
Arguably,
crimes.
you know, yeah, allegedly.
Arguably the crimes that Diddy has committed against them. You know what I'm saying? To help them, to pay the people that he's owed money to, and to support the families and help with the trauma that was caused. So 50 Cent stepping in, doing more work than our own government could do to help out these victims of some of these crimes. So
50 a good guy.
he is.
Like,
But
Off
that's
public shit like that.
that's through the when you get down to the
Yeah.
layers, right? But on the surface, this motherfucker is
Is-
cold as ice. And strategic with it too. He's a surgeon.
Yeah, I don't see no flaws. Like, you can't really say something is wrong because he waited until after the trial, so he's not really snitching on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Though there was some snitching on there because on the doc they're accusing this nigga.
Well, that was already reported to the police.
Right. So
it was everything on there was reported to the police.
I know.
That was just like
that's touchy, man.
I know the first question a lot of people had is how did he get his hands on this tape?
All of that footage.
You got paid people.
But at the end of the day, it comes down to this, right? When you use your celebrity as leverage to take advantage of people and not pay them what you owe them, and not do what's right, and not follow through with contracts and agreements, then this is what happens. When you use your celebrity and you manipulate people and you try to wow people or get people to have these delusions of grandeur that you can sell to them, you sell them dreams, it comes back and bites you. And that's essentially what happened. He told this cameraman or team that he would pay them, and they took all this footage and they have intellectual rights to it because it's their job and it was what they did, and he never paid him a penny for it. Even like he did a little Rob.
Yeah, I mean, even the nigga that did the Love album.
Like he did Craig Mack.
Yeah, but that nigga said he didn't.
He does it.
He woke up sore and don't know what happened. That's crazy.
And then he went to sleep the next night.
Right.
Can we talk about that though?
What?
So
that's crazy.
So one thing that was an eye opener for me on this documentary was how demonic people were in this documentary. You were a part of like a demonic atmosphere, demonic culture, right?
Because you took part in this.
And you enjoyed yourself. I didn't see anybody in the documentary that didn't enjoy themselves. I didn't see anybody in the documentary that didn't have a good time.
Right.
I saw people in the documentary that didn't get the payout they expected. But prior to them not getting the payout that they expected, they were all having the time of their life.
Right.
So they were all having fun.
They turned a blind eye to it.
They turned a blind eye to everything that was wrong, everything that was foul, everything that they saw, everything that they knew, any victim that they saw that wasn't them. They continued to move forward with it. They continued to either be a part of the demonic machine, or turn a blind eye to it until it bit them in the ass.
Right.
And so they all played their role in creating this demon.
Do you think any of them were?
I think
scared?
all of them were victims.
No.
But I also think
when they played their part, which I agree with.
I think they were all victims.
But that's kind of the argument against a Cassie.
But that is what happens when you sell your fucking soul.
Right.
Do you think they were scared of Diddy? Do you think Diddy held power and made them do some of these things?
I think more than fear, I think it was easier because I think other people in Diddy's position have moved with fear, like the Suge Knights of the world.
Right.
I think Diddy has moved more with selling you a dream. I can make you a star.
Right.
Oh, I can give you everything you wanted. You wanted to be a engineer, a musical engineer. I can make you the greatest musical engineer.
Right.
This album's gonna win a Grammy
because you're linked to me.
Because you're connected to me. I'm Diddy. I'm gonna make a band. And I'm gonna make you all superstars.
Ego.
I'm gonna make a second band. Just go get that cheesecake from me, and I'm gonna make you the richest, most well-known name in the world.
Shout out to Juniors.
Everyone was selling their soul on that fucking documentary.
He just used what they wanted against him. Sadly, especially like the making the band that era.
When you wake up and you don't know if a man touched your asshole.
Take that.
The way y'all paying this is making me lean off Diddy a little bit. Like,
no, man.
Y'all taking it's not that y'all taking a little responsibility off, but it's.
I didn't hear any children mentioned in this. I didn't hear any children victims in this, right?
Good.
So these are all adults.
That's what they led with in the beginning too.
These were all adults.
Oh, with the underage girls.
So the accountability is there because you're all adults.
Right.
Cassie was 19?
Right. That he took from Ryan Leslie.
She was super young.
What was his baby mom? Justin's mom.
Mims Nisa.
Her. She was like 16, they said. 16, 17. Yeah.
When she was with...
Nah, she was with Eric Sermon.
Listen,
She was with Sermon,
Yeah,
but
that's
Eric
what
Sermon...
I said.
But
Said friend.
Eric
Nah,
Sermon
that was
made
Eric
it
Sermon's
very...
girlfriend.
He
No,
said
no,
friend.
Eric Sermon made it very clear in the documentary we were just friends.
No, that was his girl. He said that was his girl first, and then they became friends, and then Diddy was still jealous. He made that clear that they were. It was his girl first. He brought her around, but they broke up. Diddy took her, and then started blah blah blah.
All right, and then I'll be sure with Kim, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's around the same time that, like, Russell Simmons had Kimura. So they were all kind of, like, underage at that time, too, they were saying.
Damn.
Quite possibly, yeah.
You're saying Diddy was underage? Or no, just a
They
girl?
were all
No,
young.
Kimura,
They were all like in the
Kim,
same age
like,
bracket.
yeah.
Because even Diddy was young. So
Right.
they were all pretty young.
I mean, that's what they're saying. That's all they're saying. But I mean, just even like having Biggie's estate pay for the funeral, like
Biggie's
Biggie
estate,
didn't want to go.
just for clarity,
Yeah.
Biggie's estate came out and said that part wasn't true.
Right. That was the most egregious thing to me.
But then also the fact that like how Biggie was like he didn't want to go to LA. He wanted like they were supposed to go overseas. And he was supposed to be on the Rolling Stone cover. Like, then he took like it was just like adamant like a
Not only did he not want to go to LA, he made him stay in LA longer.
right
Like they were supposed to leave and go
for
to
a
the
party.
UK or something.
Yeah, exactly. And he was supposed to.
He's under, yeah.
But it's just like that's crazy, man. And then he goes on this like trajectory. And like probably put him over the top after Biggie passed away.
That's what.
We skipped over the Tupac.
Yeah.
But it seems like every time something trash.
I might have to bleep that part out.
What?
Can't say that on YouTube.
Unalived.
Yeah.
Okay. It seemed like every time something it's like real devilish. Every time something tragic happens, this nigga blow up. Like, it was like
That's the thing.
it's like a.
He comes out unscathed, but then it's like when you have money and when you have the machine, the demonic machine behind you, you can get away with that shit. When you signed to Clive Davis,
There's
it's like
something
I'm saying.
they didn't put in the documentary, but you can look it up online. There is a tattoo on Diddy's back, if you've ever seen.
Oh, the Black Madonna.
Yeah,
It was on Diddy's back. You said?
Yeah,
Black Madonna.
it's a deity.
yeah,
Did I say that right?
deity.
DT.
Yep.
Look into that. Pretty interesting stuff.
Yes,
Covers his whole back.
bro. He's different, man. I you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like it's nuts. No pun intended.
Are we labeling him like criminal or bad guy?
He's definitely a little bit of both. Probably a lot of bit of both.
He's probably a narcissist.
I think that
Definitely
for
a
sure,
narcissist.
but I think
Absolutely
that I
a
think he's like
narcissist.
beyond a shrewd businessman. I think he's like willing to go to any extreme for his own personal gain and success, but at the expense of anyone is something he's more than willing to do.
Yeah, he's so far along.
Yeah, like
I would agree with that.
Like it's so detached from community and who you are and where you come from that it's just only about you. So yeah, of course he's a narcissist.
I mean, even the clip of like him saying like, "Oh, I gotta take a shower after this, a hot shower after like greeting people."
and,
you know what I'm saying?
And put some peroxide
Yeah.
on it because
Hand sanitizer, yeah.
because I shook 100 hands.
But this
today.
is when I say criminal versus bad guy, like the extreme picture of Diddy, like this nigga went to the bathroom, cold blood, killed somebody. That type of criminal
And walked out.
or shrewd businessman.
But there
like,
are stories.
That's
There's stories that support him being that person.
That's
also.
what I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Do you like how when you watch
When
this
you-
doc?
when you
What do
have-
you think of Diddy now?
When you have a trail of people unalive following you, when there's multiple stories of people who are unalive behind you being a first-hand or second-hand account of that happening,
Right.
or just in the vicinity when that happened in regards to the first Tupac shooting, and a lot of those strings, even the person who was the victim of the crime kind of thought it was you.
Right.
And this has happened time and time again to the point now where even a person who was responsible for unaliving someone has come out and said, yeah, he paid me to do it.
Because even like like Biggie said, Little C's down.
Keefe D said that.
Oh.
Yeah, but then like you know what I'm saying?
said
Biggie
that-
sent
Yeah.
Little C's down to a grip Tupac.
Huh?
Yeah.
Little C's sent
Biggie sent Little C's to go
to
get him.
go get Tupac during that, and then it's like the gunman like go back in the elevator. Whoever supposedly did he hire, allegedly did he
Yeah,
hire.
so whoever sent you
the
to
gunman.
whoever sent you to get in this elevator, you ain't supposed to be in here right now. So whoever sent you didn't know that I was here.
Right.
So you go back up there with whoever sent you. So Biggie didn't know.
Right. Exactly.
Because
So
he,
that
wouldn't have sent his boy to almost
Right.
get killed.
bro,
Put it together.
I got it.
Yeah.
So then C's obviously didn't know.
Right.
It's crazy.
So
Just where there's smoke, there's fire.
exactly.
But what did he get out of
the question
Diddy?
is, that's how you see Diddy.
Huh?
Y'all see Diddy as a murderer? I'm asking.
He's a hitman.
I'm asking how y'all see Diddy. He's part of
Yeah, we can't say that.
Yeah. My fault. As an unaliverer. That's how you see
Somebody
Diddy.
that's capable of making those type of things happen.
Go away.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Like,
What about you?
The money. You got the money.
Yo, man.
Like, keep
That
in
is
mind,
such-
Mace went to God.
that's how bad it was.
The rookie. Mace was a rookie in the rap game. And said, this ain't for me. I'm going.
I mean, almost at the height of his career, he stepped away.
I'm going to
Right.
the Lord
That's like Michael Jordan going to play baseball.
for the rest of his career.
It's crazy. Like stepping away. Like it's
No such
I don't know,
thing.
man. I don't know how I look at Diddy. Nas a good guy.
Shit,
But
Biggie's mom is
after
never
all
liked
it
him.
is, alright, this is what I can't get across. Like, first of all, a lot of those people on the dock had personal agendas against Diddy, right? If y'all was so
not rightfully
scared-
so.
No, rightfully so. And I'm not saying that they're wrong in what they're saying. But if y'all had been so scared of this nigga gets out in 3, 4, 5 years. As Diddy.
He on your head.
If you was that scared, like all these years,
Right.
in 5 years you ain't gonna be scared?
Right.
I don't think the expectation was 5 years. I think once you get 100
No, with this
cases,
doc.
no.
I'm talking about
What I
this
think
doc.
is once 100 different cases of sexual assault come out against you, in a lot of victims' minds, a lot of people's minds, it's the pile-on effect.
Right.
So now he's definitely going away, right? So now I get to speak my piece. I feel free. I feel safer to say it. Keep in mind, like, Diddy sent flowers to
50.
Did you see that?
No what?
He said
Diddy sent funeral flowers to 50 Cent.
Whoa.
50 put him on Instagram.
Whoa. That's crazy.
He said flowers, but then everybody's like, wait, those are not
If
regular
I'm on that
flowers.
dot, I'm sending my money back.
But they kept alluding to like Diddy doesn't like he keeps everything. He holds everything mentally.
That
Like
time,
every slight, or he feels like he slighted. So
that's my question.
nigga,
That's exactly my question.
yeah, but
If you were scared of this nigga and you're describing this nigga how he is,
does that
in
power
5
go away
years?
though after 5? Is it?
But
Does he have the same power when he
that
gets out though?
explains how he got away with this for 40 years also.
Right.
I know how he got away with it. I'm just wondering,
does he still have
like,
that?
when he comes back, what happens?
No, I'm saying, does
Is
he
he
have
still
that?
Diddy?
I don't know because he may not have those relationships anymore.
My boy, the month that
Possibly.
He
the
still
month
has
that
that
he
money.
got
Yeah.
these accusations came out and the investigation started, he got a lifetime achievement award that month.
Oh, from BT, right? Or some shit. Yeah.
Before or
And
after?
They were celebrating his lifetime of achievement.
Right.
And a lot of people mad at 50. Like, it's
Yo,
not
yeah.
like that everybody's on
Right.
50's side celebrating this. A lot of, like, public figures like, in the rap game,
Right.
which, you know what I mean,
Yeah, I
not
saw
the best
Dan
credibility.
Dash took a
but
shot at him.
Not that Waka Flocka, a lot of, you know what I mean, general people
Right.
that's in that, in the
Because
hip
they
hop.
feel like he's exposing the dark side
it's
or like
snitching.
the
Not even that.
kind of like the industry.
Nah, he's snitching.
They're saying that because he goes against our people, type
Yeah.
thing. That
Which 50 helps a lot of our people,
Yeah.
so I ain't
I
gonna
mean,
put that on him.
G Unit
But that's
Productions
coming
is in
general from the
Shreveport,
public.
Louisiana, though. Like his whole,
Yeah.
his whole establishment is in
You just
Shreveport.
wouldn't tell me 50 don't do stuff for him.
Yeah, you can't say that.
So I mean, but
It don't hit the news the same way, but he does.
I mean, is it not the right? Is it not the right thing to do? I guess.
Hell yeah, he can do
You know,
whatever he wants.
Is it not the right thing to do? What, like just exposing the person that did his?
So listen.
Sadly,
If
when
it's
you-
true.
yeah,
If it's true, yeah.
So
Sadly.
let's just say that 50's not a business guy. He's a street dude. And Diddy did what he did with his baby mother and all this stuff. And they're crosstown rivals and they don't like each other. If it's in the streets and he's a street dude, then
Right.
it becomes a street matter.
Right.
And we know how street matters can end up.
right.
So he's a business guy and he's not in the streets
Anymore.
He's not. It's just going to be your career that gets dealt with.
But also too, at the same time, if
I have the opportunity and I'm thinking like 50, because I'm not thinking like 50, but if I'm thinking like 50, then I don't think anything 50 is doing is wrong because it ain't your kid's mother.
right.
You know what I'm
if I'm
saying?
50, I'm not
But
worried at
he also
all.
has like a history of like dating other niggas' chicks. So 50 is probably the only nigga that just stood up and said, "Fuck this, I'm gonna do you like his level of pettiness. And this is his level of pettiness.
Like this is the stories that have been reported.
Yeah.
Like we don't.
He's not doing nothing.
We don't know the stories that have not been reported.
Right.
We don't know.
That's what
I
want because them niggas know a lot more.
That's why he's so confident in doing all of this. Because
but he's always before this baby mom thing. Because I think he's been beefing with Diddy before this baby's mom.
Well,
before he had his child,
turned him down for his first contract.
Yeah, like
because Diddy wanted that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then supposedly like the blackballing thing in the background that like Diddy had something to do with that. So, 50 been through a lot, and he got to the point where he's at to be as successful as he is, despite the help of the industry. Like you hear Tony Yayo in his interviews, and he talk about how G Unit was completely separated from the rest of the industry. They don't even got rap friends like that because they really got out the mud, and the machine was against them. So now that he's gotten to the point where he's outgrown the machine, he has the ability to now use his leverage to exact pain on the people that hurt him, and that's what he's doing. I'm not mad at him for that. I'm not even judging him for that because I don't know what I would do if I was in his situation. I'm a pretty petty dude too.
I mean, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. I mean, but also it's like it's our fault too for like we're not supposed to like believe in celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Like, worship these people. A lot of these people worship people. Yeah, we're not supposed to be attached to that.
That's the demonic part of it.
We're not supposed to attach to any human form. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
It ain't just them people on that documentary selling their soul. It's the consumer selling their soul, too.
Right.
You listen to some of this music and you ignore the demonic undertones. You ignore the concerts when they're obviously worshiping the devil in front of you and throwing up all these demon signs and putting on these symbols on their clothes and... selling this shit to our kids, and we sitting up there talking about.
Comes down to the name being bigger than that, though.
All these dumbass songs that we be singing and ignoring all the undertones of how much they love the devil in their songs. Like we literally grew up listening to a group called 3-6 Mafia.
It's everywhere. It's embedded.
Like, come on, bro. Like, we grew up listening to them. We love their music. And then they come out now and tell you, yeah, we worship the devil. Yes, we did.
It's nuts, man.
Lil Uzi Vert, he's performing and saying, y'all all going to hell with me. And these kids are still like, just because they love the music.
I mean, Travis Scott, it's a lot of them out there, you know what I mean? Like, whenever someone like rises to the top super quickly, you got to understand, like, what's the underlying thing there?
No, it's really about the message, man, because I don't even think it's about the speed, because like talent is talent no matter where. That's God-given.
Some of these dudes... No hate, but a lot of them aren't talented, dog.
That's true too. But at the end of the day, what is your message, right? When Kanye first came out, what was he doing?
Backpacking polos.
Jesus walks.
Right.
Now, who whoop-de-woo? What?
I mean, he lost, bro.
Kanye wasn't writing his own shit anyway.
Chill. He the GOAT, man. Chill. You know what I'm saying? But another GOAT, Stevie brought up with the whole Michael Jordan suing NASCAR and got like the, lawyers
he got
to
the
defend.
dream team of lawyers.
To defend against NASCAR. Historically, a racist organization, I guess, or corporation, or
undertones
business.
Of it, supposedly racist business behavior that Michael Jordan is calling out and championing to get change in NASCAR, which is gonna change the future of NASCAR because those lawyers are responsible for creating free agency in sports. They're responsible for changing laws in the CBA. What else was it saying they're responsible for?
Shit, nigga, I don't know. But I mean, we needed to figure like a Michael Jordan to bring this shit to light.
Yeah,
because if not, it would have been running rampant. It was one of the, you know what I mean? Like, we needed this. So black people have more.
Like one of these lawyers is responsible for creating the NIL.
Oh, and free agency as well.
This is crazy.
Right. So it's like we needed something like this in order to push our culture forward as black people because I'm pretty sure we're good as well at driving cars really, really fast. Wendell Scott,
I think it's more about that. I think it's more about getting like our
Owners.
brand and
Of course.
our business.
Yeah.
Like,
But we also need representation.
like Ronnie's brand, Stay Minted. Imagine that's
Right.
on a car.
Right.
Or your brand, Rugged.
Right.
Imagine that's on a car.
Right.
You
Right.
know?
Right. Exactly. So, I mean, I don't know, dog. I think it's
That
just.
changes everything.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
We should just be one. It shouldn't just be Bubba Wallace as a black driver.
I mean, the audience would have to change. Right now, do we watch NASCAR?
No, I
Not
don't.
anymore.
I don't know if y'all
Not
do.
never
anymore.
watched
I grew
NASCAR.
up watching it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, with my dad.
Okay.
But my dad's from the South, so it's like that's
So it's more of a South thing anyway, right?
I don't know.
for the majority.
So black people in the South are into NASCAR.
Yeah, you'd be surprised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
You'd
know
be
that.
I
surprised
don't
for
even know the
sure.
rules in NASCAR. It would just be something new for me. To know.
Yeah, I was
Alright,
too
then.
young to like remember it, but I just know like Dale Earnhardt was my dad's favorite driver, and he died.
He died in
know
a
that.
horrible accident. I remember
Back
that.
Back
I
in the
used to
day,
really-
NASCAR was always on
Save his son.
ESPN, so I know about.
Right.
I mean, you see NASCAR, but I don't see it nowadays.
I think because it's not a moneymaker for ESPN. I don't think. I mean, now
It's still on ESPN, right?
I don't think
I don't
so,
remember
unless
the
it's like
last time I saw
not the
NASCAR.
Cortez, but you know what I'm saying?
It's
ESPN
not
like
be on ESPN.
Ocho
YouTube.
or
Yeah.
it'll be nowhere anymore.
if it's
So
not
it's
on
like I
YouTube,
don't
I don't watch it.
I want to say it's on Fox Sports.
Oh, it might be on like ABC or something like
No,
that.
I think it's Fox Sports right
Sound
now.
like it would be on a Fox.
Yeah, Fox Sports.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know, but if you found this episode to be dope, hit the link in the bio and all that. I can't even say former. Older episodes, and we out of here, man. Peace.